Good morning and welcome back. So this week's Changemaker is helping to fight hunger, unemployment, and hopelessness on the west side of Chicago, really focused on the North Lawndale neighborhood. That's where she really hones in and helps run a church that doubles as a community garden, food pantry, and so much more. Joining me now is Reshorna Fitzpatrick, executive pastor of Stone Temple Baptist Church. And I'd say for today's segment, just a community advocate, a changemaker. Good to have you with us.
I'm glad to be with you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, happy you're here. So a year ago, I met you at your community garden. It's right next to your church. And since then, you've really expanded that. Talk about how you're working with other groups in the neighborhood.
Well, I'm excited because we have now the Garden to Table plan. And what we're doing is we're teaming up with 4 different organizations in our community: the North Lawndale Greening Committee, the Wyman organization, and also the Firehouse and Stone Temple, of course. And what we're doing is providing food throughout the community. We're creating more gardens. We're getting a food truck that we can deliver these items, because oftentimes when people have food available, there are people who can't get around to get to it. Well, we're going to take the food to where the people are, and I'm super excited about that.
I love that. I know North Lawndale is a food desert in the city. It's a place where people might not have easy access to fresh produce and vegetables. And you guys, you see this community garden on your screen right now. This is what you do. Yeah,
and do it, love it, and the people in the community are honing into it and learning how to plant their own food, grow their own food, because we have access to produce and seedlings. And so I'm really excited. This year is going to be a really good planting year, because people are getting to understand how important it is to grow your own food. You know what's in it, you know how healthy it is, and you know what you need to make sure your body is taking heed to the things that your doctors say, right?
Yes. So your church is right in the middle, and your garden, right in the middle of a neighborhood that faces a lot of violence, faces a lot of unemployment. And one of your missions is to help create jobs. So I know you have a new thing coming this month.
Yes. So we've partnered up with NLEN, North Lawndale Employment Network, Brenda Palms Barber.
Okay.
And talk about excited. On January the 16th, Dr. King's Celebration Day, we're having a service with JUF, Jewish United Fund, but we're also going to have a grand opening for our cafe, the Beloved Cafe #2, in a shipping container that's been prefabricated, and it's going to be amazing. The community have been waiting for it, and we've got a good group of people who are coming from the community to work in that pop-up cafe that's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I know you showed me across the street from the church at one point. There was a spot where you guys were putting shipping containers, kind of like they do in Bronzeville and Boxville, to use as places to employ people that live in the neighborhood.
Absolutely. So we have the Pop-Up Spot Museum, which is there. Jonathan Kelly and Chelsea Riley, they take care of that. It's amazing. Every 6 to 3 weeks, they change exhibits for local artists. And then we have a flower shop that's coming also in April, where you can come and get fresh cut flowers for your home, for whatever occasion you need them for. And then the cafe, Beloved Cafe 2. This is just so exciting, because we talked about it last year, and now it's manifesting, and that's what I like to do. I like to talk and then act and work and make things come to pass.
No, you're definitely a woman of action, and that's what this Changemaker segment is all about. I mean, when I went there to the neighborhood, I saw that you cared so much. There's a refrigerator outside your church where people can come and get free food anytime.
Yeah, so the Free Love Cafe, the Love Fridge, has been getting so much publicity since you aired us. I mean, people from all over come and they drop off food there, and there's not a day that people can come and not find something to eat. It says free food for all, and that's exactly what it means. You said it earlier, we're living in a food desert in that community, but we're fighting that, and I think we're winning, so I love that.
I love it. Speaking of winning, the last thing I just want to ask you about is, even as we start a new year and we look at our neighborhoods that might be struggling in so many ways, part of your mission is also, and I think as a change maker, to inspire your neighborhood for hope. Isn't that part of your mission as well?
Absolutely. So with all of the Garden to Table, the new businesses, and also the services that we're having each Sunday, where I'm excited because we also do with North Lawndale Community Coordinating Council, we have Substance for the Soul. and people are meeting us and becoming fellowships and partnershiping with us and coming now into the services and becoming members. We had this funny thing in the community, my husband and I, Bishop Fitzpatrick, would talk about. People call us the funeral church, but we're no longer the funeral church. We are now the baptizing church, because more people are coming to get baptized in these days. Because of the work that we're doing in the community, we have gone outdoors now, and we're meeting people and we're fellowshipping, and I'm just loving it. It's just a beautiful space. You spoke earlier about the actual violence. I was reading in an article and it said that the violence in North Lawndale has curbed down 58%, so I'm so excited about that. And I know it has a lot to do with us being out in the community, meeting the people, fellowshipping, and being intergenerational about our partnerships, and so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I know it has a lot to do with that. Reshorna Fitzpatrick of Stone Temple Baptist Church, thanks for being with us this morning and just sharing in what we like to do is celebrate our change makers.
Thank you for the celebration. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Happy New Year.
Same to you.